Ahead of the budget session of Parliament, all the suspensions of the MPs will be revoked, is what the Parliamentary Affairs Minister has said when asked about the revocation of suspended MPs. Prahlad Joshi said that all suspensions will be revoked, that he has spoken with the Lok Sabha Speaker and the Rajya Sabha Chairman. He says he's requested them on behalf of the government. This is the jurisdiction of the Speaker and the Chairman, he says. So we have requested both of them to speak with the concerned privileged committees and revoke suspension. Let's go across to Vasudha for more. So Vasudha, ahead of this Parliament session, all suspension of MPs, which have become a huge controversy at the time, will be revoked, is what the Minister has said.
Of course, Gargi, we saw a very stormy winter session last month. We saw the security breach happening, and after that, there were protests by opposition parties inside the parliament, which led to the suspension of over 146 MPs. Of that, 132 MPs were suspended only for the remainder of the session, but the matter of 14 MPs was sent to the Privileges Committee. Of this, 3 belong to the Lok Sabha and the rest belong to the Rajya Sabha. Today, now on the 12th of January, a decision was taken by the Privilege Committee of the Lok Sabha to revoke the suspension of the members whose matter had reached the Privileges Committee, and the committee had decided to revoke the suspension, and that matter is coming to the Lok Sabha meeting today. But today, what we understand from the Speaker is that the Rajya Sabha MPs whose membership who were revoked, who were suspended for the remainder of the session, and whose matter had gone to the Privileges Committee, those suspensions have been revoked, and these include from Congress JB Mathur, L. Hanumantayya, and then Rajmani Patil, Kumar Ketkar, and several others. And there are also people from left parties, including Binoy Viswam, John Britas, and several others. So 11 of them. That meeting, that draft was moved today, and that decision was taken today after this inter-party, meeting that happened today. There was also this all-party meeting that was convened by the government to ensure that there is smooth functioning of the Parliament. Remember, this is a budget session that starts from tomorrow, will go on till the 9th of February, and in some ways it will also reflect the direction in which the government is thinking about the economy of the country. And the opposition has made it very clear that they want to raise the misuse of ED and investigating agencies in this session. So it is, of course, a vote on account budget, an interim budget, but also promises to be very stormy, because the opposition has also made its agenda very clear, but the government making it very clear that it wants smooth functioning. That is why it has revoked the suspension of the 14 MPs, 11 of them announced today, who were part of the Rajya Sabha, and whose matter was revoked by the Privileges Committee.
Right. So Vasudha, all right. Thanks so much for joining us with the latest there. So as the Parliamentary Affairs Minister has said, the suspension of all those MPs will be revoked.